Hey Libra, Dark Dove Tarot here. Hope you're doing fantastic. This is your June 2021 love read. So again, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for love for June 2021. Any likes, subscribes, comments are greatly appreciated. If you'd hit that bell icon, that would mean a lot. Also, if you're not getting notifications, which I've said the past few reads because a lot of people have brought that to my attention, please turn them off and then turn them back on and make sure all notifications are selected if you would like to do that. So let's see what is going on for Libra for June 2021 for love. Sorry, I had a bunch of cards just try and flip out. Any comments are greatly appreciated. If you want a private read, the information is in the description below. So again, I do offer some private reads, so you can check out the selection and choose what you would like below. Always make sure you check your other signs. This is a general read, so you want to check some months. You may add a little more to your story by checking your other signs. You may get a little more clarity. You get my point. So, as we all say, I think all tarot readers always say, check your other signs. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, everything. All right, Libra, what is going on for you guys for June, for love? Happy almost summer, right? Summer here. I guess some places it's going to be winter. So, see what's going on. Two more cards. We'll pull your oracle card and get started here for Libra for June. See what else is going on for Libra. Move that over. All right. What is going on for Libra? Okay. Also, I offer an extended read. So if you're interested in, if this resonates with you and you're interested in getting the extended, feel free. The link is below. We just cover a little more, go into depth a little more, pull some more cards and see what's going on. All right, I'm trying to make these so they're most visible to you. Let's pull your oracle. See what your oracle has to say. You have keys on trees. So keys on trees, Libra. I kind of feel like this is sufficient. You know, what are you unlocking? What are you going for? What are you looking for? You have different options. What is it that you're choosing to unlock? And then, you know, if you're feeling trapped, how are you going to get untripped? This is believe in yourself and finding solutions and creativity. But more so, it's you know, unlocking your potential or believing in your potential, believing in whatever decisions you make are yours and yours alone. And you're making them with your best, you know, foot forward. So believe in yourself, believe in whatever you've decided, you know, whether it's a past person, whether it's a new person coming up, whatever you're shooting for in your love life, just believe that right now you're on the path that you're supposed to be on, or at least you'll be heading in that direction very soon. Now, you come into the read with the Queen of Materials or Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very generous energy. This is somebody who's maternal, paternal, so you could have kids or grandkids, or, you know, nieces, nephews, whatever it is. But the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very wise. This is somebody who's learned a lot of lessons. This is somebody who, you know, has been burned before, has learned from mistakes. This is a very nurturing energy. And this talks about improving your life. So what are you doing, Libra, to improve your life, especially when it comes to love? You know, this reminds me so much of, some of you may have heard this. I've mentioned it once or twice before, but I had a really good friend who one time he said to me that, you know, he got married and he had been looking forever. And finally somebody asked him, you know, how did you find the one? Or how did you finally get married? Because, you know, it took you forever, or what seemed forever, and you were constantly, you know, bugged by that. And he said, I realized I wouldn't be in a relationship with me. And that's when he said to himself, would I want to be in a relationship with me? And I find that very significant here, because the Queen of Materials says that you're like ramping up your game, Libra. You're kind of, not that you're not material, not that you're not relationship by material by any means, but this is you saying, what is it I want? So why am I attracting or going after people that we're not going to mesh? Or what is it that I truly want? Why am I going on swipe left, swipe right if I'm looking for, long-term solution. And I'm not saying that that can't be long-term, but you get my point. Why am I going for somebody who's made it clear that, they just want to be friends with benefits, but am I hoping that I'm going to change them down the road? No. So now you're coming into it saying, okay, what am I changing here? Or what needs to be changed up in order to get the outcome that I want, in order to find what it is that I truly want? Again, improving your life, and also veering away from people who are, selfish and closed-minded. This is you being very open and expecting that in return. You're not interested in going out and meeting somebody who, is playing games, or you're not interested in going back to an ex who they don't know what they want. They're unsure, they don't know if they want to be committed. You're just done with the BS, and therefore you're stepping up your game. Now, you have the Muse of Emotions coming out for how you're feeling coming into the month. The Muse of Emotions is the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is communication, but this is communication without the emotion. So you may be talking to somebody, or you're either talking to, somebody new or somebody from the past, whichever. We'll get into that a little more, but you have the Muse of Emotions coming out, which says a conversation or some sort of communication is coming, or it's been had, or it's going to continue to happen, because this is leaving the lust out of it, leaving the but we used to be great together, leaving all of that out of it. Or if it's somebody new, not necessarily dwelling on the past, it's more, straight up, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want. And same with the past, I love you, but that's not good enough right now. Yes, you would think all you need is love, right? All you need is love, but that's not the case in some situations, because you can be as in love as you want, or as deep in love with somebody as you want, but that doesn't mean that it can't be toxic for you, or it doesn't mean that you're making love can catch us up in different things where we don't make the rational choices or the best decisions, or we stick something out because we think it's love and it's lust, or it's different. So you get my point. The Muse of Emotions, or the King of Cups, is talking about deciphering between and having the actual conversation with somebody, whether it's new or somebody from the past. You're going to be talking a lot about the functionalities of something versus the emotions of it, or you're not getting swept up in the emotion of it and making a decision based on some sort of, some sort of impulse. Okay. Now, your distant past, you have the Two of Emotions, Two of Cups. So somebody coming back here, Libra, who's very emotionally tied to you, somebody that you're very connected to. But I get this very strange, I'm having this very strange reaction to it. I'm having this reaction of, yes, I love you. Yes, I care about you. I just don't know that I'm ready for this. And I don't know that I'm ready for this lifetime. I'm ready for a new Two of Cups. But whoever this is coming back is a twin flame energy, or whoever from your past that's coming back now. This could also just be somebody you're thinking about and figuring out the do's and don'ts. Don't want to do that again, or I don't want to repeat this again. But the Two of Cups, somebody's coming in. They're going to be kind of enticing you, or somebody's coming in. They are, fishing to see how you're going to react to them, see what you're thinking. But again, it's very interesting, because the vibe I'm getting from it is that you're not sitting there going, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I can't believe they called, and oh my gosh. It's more of a, hey, I knew you'd come back around to check up, but what do you want? Like, I don't know, but I'm getting very strong, and it's not bitchy, it's not jerky, it's more just, we seem to do this every once in a while. How you doing? A check-in or whatever. But it's like you're not putting any stock into it. And it's hard, because when this person hits you up, or when they talk to you, or when they want to have a conversation, or when they, how's life, you're wondering if they're ever going to come through with it, with something substantial behind it, with an offer behind it, or with something serious behind it, or with something sexy behind it, or something loving behind it. Instead, you get a like, what's up? You doing okay over there? You know what I mean? So you have the Strength card coming in, and this is over the past few weeks. And the Strength card is Leo's card. So you could be dealing with Leo, or have Leo placements in your chart. But this talks about the Strength card. That's why I said it's hard, because this person is somebody you are very connected to, and you will probably be very connected to for a long, long time. The question is, what's going on now? Because I have this feeling that something new is coming in, or something's about to change. Things are shifting, because you have this Strength now. It's like you have this patience, this self-belief that, yes, I miss this person. I will always love this person. I will always have the feelings for this person. I will always have the emotions for this person. But, you know, I'm not wasting any more time here. I'm looking for, I know what this person is about. So I'm not going to dwell on this anymore. I'm going for this future. I have the strength to bypass this person who, yes, I have connections with. Yes, I still think about occasionally. But I want this. You have the Nine of Cups coming up in your distant future, which is, you know, bliss. It's pleasure. It's fulfillment. It's belonging. It's abundance. It's feeling all of these emotions. The Nine of Cups is saying, hey, can I have this wish? Wish granted. Now, again, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. And you know that, and I know that. But it may feel like this in this situation. You may just find out that you enter a realm of something just feeling really, really fucking good. And it's going to be weird because you're going to be like, huh, I don't know when I felt this good with another person or about another person in a long time. This is just some sort of gift that's coming in, that's being granted to you. Maybe like your payback for all the bullshit you had to deal with gift, you know? And something coming in that's like a satisfaction, okay? This talks about, you know, you're going to be grateful. There's a gratitude coming about like your prize. And I know that sounds weird, but the Nine of Cups represents, you know, again, kind of that, you know, rub the lamp and genie comes out and grants 3 wishes and ta-da, here you go. So whatever's coming forward here is not going to take, it's not going to be such a battle all the time. So it feels like this is a new energy coming in because it's not going to be, you know, whoever you're dealing with from the past, or even if you're, you know, thinking about several different relationships or even dating people, it feels like there's always this kind of like wedge or this difficulty or this compromise, or why can't it just, you know, go with the flow? And this is saying, but there's something that's coming in that it won't take so much thought and energy. It will just flow. It will just flow very easily, very nicely. Now, you have the World here. This is over the next month throughout June, and the World is a completion, a final completion. So Libra, for a lot of you, you're ending a cycle. Now, whether you're ending a cycle with a particular person or you're ending a cycle of like a drought, because they're showing me like a drought, or they're saying like a drought of not getting out there or not looking, it's like you're ready. Like you've grown wise and you're saying, okay, now I know what I'm really looking for. Now I know what I really want, you know, what I'm willing to accept, not accept. Like, I know the signs of the creepers. Like, I know that sounds strange, but you know, you start to, you notice catchphrases or different things for people who are serious or not serious, and your intuition's kicking in like heavily. So this is saying, look, something's coming to an ending, but there's an abundance and a belonging with the World card as well. So it's very interesting. These two right next to each other tell me you may be coming forward into a situation where there is a sense of belonging with someone. Now you have the 10 of Cups right next to it, and the 10 of Cups is something tangible throughout the month. This is family, joy, peace. So maybe you're spending time with family, maybe you're getting extra time with family, something along those lines. But this talks about also something that you want, something that brings you peace, something that makes you happy is coming forward. So again, there's a very strong presence of somebody new. Now, like I said, this past person may buzz up and say hello, but it's lessening and lessening. That blow of so-and-so texts me, or he or she texts me, it's dissipating. It's like, oh, hey, they text me. Okay, well, I'll answer that later after work. Or I'll, you know, whereas before it might be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to run in the bathroom. Text. And now you're kind of like, nah, because you know something much bigger is coming. You know something that doesn't take as much work, that doesn't have the frailty in it, that doesn't have the crusty, you know, ashes hanging off of it right now, is waiting for you, or you know, coming towards you, or, you know, you guys are going to close the gap and finally come together. And then you have the Knight of Swords appear and how you're feeling throughout June. So you may snap at this twin flame energy. You may say, look, you know, we're apparently twin flames and I love you and we have the strong connection, and, you know, that's all fine and dandy, but you know, I'm over it. I'm over it. These promises, whatever it is that come in that you tell me, you're not going to ruin this like bliss that I have coming for me. So if you want to be this bliss that's coming towards me, then great, but we need to talk, or you need to step up, because the Knight of Swords is confrontational, almost a hostile type energy. Now, this isn't going to be all throughout June. You're not going to feel this way the whole time. There's going to be like a moment. This person who's coming in from the past almost expects this like gratitude treatment. Like, well, I'm showing up and I'm saying hi. And you're just like, yeah, well, you've done that a million times. Nothing fancy, nothing new, nothing special. So, you know, thanks. Great. Hope you're doing well. You know, good luck. Then here in your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Cups, which again, this is what I was talking about. You don't want to waste your time or be taken for granted anymore. You know this. So your biggest fear is, you know, is you. Because Libra, you're sometimes second guessing. Now, I don't think you're going to do that a lot. But unfortunately, every once in a while, you do this, you know, I don't want to waste my time on this anymore. I don't want to be taken for granted. But there's this little poll that says, but what if they've changed? Or what if, but you'll know immediately. Because you have the Five of Swords here, and the Five of Swords is some sort of fear of victory. It's a defeat. It's a dishonor. This person is not showing up, offering you the things that they always say they're going to offer. And you know it. And why waste your worry on it, or why overthink it, or why wonder about it when there's something to behold here, something new or something spectacular coming in. So Libra, I don't think you have the time or energy to deal with whatever this past person has to offer, because you know that your cups are about to be filled by somebody different or by a different situation. Now, your card, temper your criticism. Very interesting. I think that goes very swimmingly along with this Knight of Swords. Like, say what you need to say, but be careful with it, because, you know, it's okay to get things out, but at the same time, if you don't want to be over, it's like, you know, if you're over the situation, then be over it. You can still be angry. You can still have your feelings and your emotions about somebody, okay? But it's become discerning instead of critical, okay? Because you become hard when you're critical. You become angry when you're critical. You become upset. And this is just kind of saying, understand that you already know that the situation isn't changing. So even though a little part of you hopes that this time they'll come through with something major, you already know you have something spectacular waiting for you. Now you just need to take that path. Okay, Libra, if this resonated, the extended version is below. I'll see you later.